everything changes around you. Just about everything changes around you. Your body changes, the flowers change, the trees will stay longer, but the flowers bloom and then it die. And so are we. We were born and we all are going to die. We know the day we're going, we know the time we're going, and we know exactly the way we're going. And that's another thing, is that there's so much people dying now, and basically is that the reason is that they knew that they came to do a specific thing. Each and every one of us came to this planet with our own blueprint. We came here to do different things. There are people now who are copying other people inventions, and so what you're doing is actually not the correct way. But who am I to tell you that? Everyone came in with a gift. A gift is something special, something that only you alone are the master over. And we all thought of going to university, study, and we want to be this and we want to be that. But our true potential was never shown to us, because we never know exactly what is our true potential, because we never take the time. When we were born, we forgot everything that we plan to do when we come to Earth. And this is it, when we change our lives and when we move to other countries, when we change the people in our lives, and when we decided that, yeah, we don't want this anymore, we don't want that anymore, and in relationship we choose another relationship, or we go another way. I mean, everything that we have done up to this moment on this planet, it's because we forget who we truly are and why we came to this planet. And you would say, okay, girl, what are you talking? What I'm talking about is that every one of us is special. We are all special. We are all little angels. And you can say, yeah, but they murdered my mother, or they murdered my father. How can he be an angel? Yes, he is. But as I said before, this planet is a planet of free will. You should know what is right and what is wrong. There is wrong and right, good and bad, negative and positive. Everything in life is actually negative and positive. And if you look at relationships, that works the best is the two persons from opposite side of the ring. A positive person and a negative person. We will not say that people are negative. It's just that they vibrate under a lower energy. So there's nothing is wrong or right or good or bad. It's just that there's something that are positive and something that are negative. And it resonates with your vibration. It resonates with the vibration and the energy. It resonates with you as a person, what you choose to do in life. Do you choose to do the right thing, or do you choose to do the thing that you know isn't right, but you still do it because you can get away with it? And that's the point that you need to reach in your life, to realize and look back at things and try to change things for the better. You are going to try and not do the things that you used to do, but you're trying to make things better in your life, not only for yourself, but for your family, for your kids, for your husband. You're going to work on those relationships. You're going to work on those difficult relationships in your life and put it to peace. Peace is what we need. Love is what we're going to bring back. We are going to empower ourselves by learning to think for ourselves. And that is basically what we're going to do. For me, or for myself, it wasn't that hard, because I've always read. I read so much. So I gathered all this information. So for me, for me, it was much easier because I've read so much and I know basically the effect of something. If I do this, what is going to be the effect of it? So that comes back to who I am. I choose, I have free will, but I choose to do the things that is right. And I basically, and I'm not perfect because I can get really mad, but I choose to do the things that is right. And my biggest thing is that I'm always helping people, because I think that when you give a helping hand and when you stretch your hand out to someone and when you can help someone, that's beautiful, because you get it back in return. And how do you get it back in return? Because source, the universe, always sends somebody else to help you when you need it. And that's how I live my life. So it was basically not hard for me, because that's how I've always been. And my mom always said, yeah, okay, you're always helping people, you're always giving people, you're always doing that. And I'm saying, yeah, Mom, but they don't have it. And she says, yeah, well, everybody needs to start helping them own self. And I'm like, yeah, but And over the years, I realized that there are two types of people. They're the giver and they're the taker. When you realize who you are, when you realize the things that you need to work on, then you embrace yourself, then you embrace who you are, because you realize what you need to work on. You realize, what is it that I need to work on to make me feel good inside, not to make somebody else's feel good inside. You need to find out what resonates with you and what makes you who you are, basically. And I have always, have that, because I always, think what people thinks about me. And now basically I think, whatever, because no one makes you happy. You have to make yourself happy. You have to feel good. You have to be happy with yourself. You have to love you for who you are. And when you reach a point of being self-love and love you for who you are, despite what is it, then you understand what is the potential. What are we here for? Why should we love each other as if it was yourself? Then you see life in a totally different light. And there's some people who will be saying, oh, but that's easy for you to say, but you don't know what happened to me. I know, because things happen to me too. And I've burned my fingers 1,000 times helping people. And at some point I was 40 and I said, I have to learn from all of these. I'm always helping people and they're always, but if you think like that, then you draw that energy to you. So what I do, I leave it. If it is in the pot and at the moment that I can help a person, I do. Doing these videos is actually helping people. It's actually helping people out there who are going through this really horrific time of their life, because since 2012 there's a lot of people, things have changed for people. They're feeling stuff, they're dealing with stuff, and everything, their whole life has turned upside down, and they're wondering, why me? It's not only you, it's everyone. Happens to me. It happens to the best of us. Some people talk about it, some people don't talk about it, some people deal with it in different ways. And this is why I knew what I had to do. I know when I came to this planet, I came here for a reason. I couldn't understand why I was in this place and it's so violent and people kill each other. And I can't take it, and I'm watching TV and I'm crying, and everybody's saying, yeah, but it's not real. And I'm thinking, yes, it is real. But that's the empathy part of me. That's empathy. Empathy is when you feel deep emotion for someone who has dealt with something, and you're feeling that emotional too, and it resides with you, that your heart, you feel it so deep in your soul that you think it's happening to you, but it's not happening to you. It's just that you're empathy, and you just feel everything that happened to somebody else real deep. And there's a lot of us on this planet at this moment. There are kids who are coming up, and I need to do something. I need to do a channel on the kids who are coming up, because most parents just don't understand how to deal with them, because they came and they're born with 12 DNA strands, and we were born actually with 7. Actually, we have a lot to learn. It's like beginning from scratch. For some people, it will take longer than some. We should never look at someone else and say, oh, but they're going so fast, they're going to ascend, or they know it, and they're so spiritual, I'll never be. No, because everyone chooses a time and a place. They choose different people to listen to. They choose different people to awake them, to enlighten them, because this is basically being enlightened. Being enlightened is understanding the purpose of life and our blueprint. And when we find and place ourselves and awaken our blueprint, because everybody has a blueprint. Everyone has a blueprint. If even you are here from another planet, another species, or whatever, everybody has a blueprint. It's a reason why you're on Earth at this time. And that is what we should never forget. Another point that I want to take up with people is basically that we should try and dissolve the feelings of not liking other people, because when you don't like someone, it's because that person has something that resonates in you. So you have to look and find what is it, why I don't like that person. The other thing is jealousy. We need to get rid of jealousy. When you're jealous, you never get further in life, because you're jealous, and what happened is that you take all that negative energy, all that energy up of disliking someone and want something else that somebody have that you never try for yourself to better yourself. You spend and waste all your time and energy disliking someone because you think someone is doing better than you, and because why should she have that and why should he have that, and this jealousy kills you. It heats you up. It freaks you out. People, let go of jealousy, because you never know what pain, you never know what's going on in that person's life. You can see that person with something nice, but you don't know how they get it. And some people really work hard for their stuff. So we have to begin to release that need of being jealous, of being hateful, of being dishonest. We need to reverse it, to be grateful for that person, not to be jealous of what that person have, but we're going to reverse it to be grateful. When we start doing that, we change not ourselves, but we change the world with this. Life is a lesson. In everything we do, with every pain we feel, with every hurt we feel, with everything in life, it's a lesson. And I know you're saying, yeah, what kind of lesson can I learn from this? You can learn a lot of lessons from everything that you do. You just have to resonate and find that space. What we need to do, what we're trying to get people to do, is to understand that everything happens for a reason. What do I mean by everything happened for a reason? You're going to think, why my father died? What reason was that? Because it was his time and it was time for him to go. Everyone came to this planet for a designated time and a special purpose. And whenever they do their purpose, they go. They leave this planet to the way of death. And this is it. With ascension, we will live on, because our spirit will live on. And once we accept the light body, we will basically live on until we want to go rest, but we choose to. Maybe you're saying, yeah, but what does it really mean? Basically, you have your blueprint. When you wake up, what we can do for you is help you and show you and let you know what is it and how to find out what is your true blueprint. And this is what we're here for. So you can always make an appointment. You can call or mail us or go and make an appointment on our appointment book on the site. And yeah, I'm getting a little tired. And then basically you'll know what you're here for. So before I go blabbering off and everything, this is why this is a talk, and these videos will help people understand, because the more people you hear talking about ascension, what is ascension, how should you do, what should you do, it is only to clear your heart, to open your heart to love, to awaken your heart chakra, to hold all your chakras in good balance, to replace the hate, the hurt, the pain with love. Love heals everything. You need to heal yourself before you can start to heal somebody else and this planet. So first we start with ourselves. And by starting with ourselves, we open ourselves to different reality, different dimensions. We educate ourselves by intellectually, and not only intellectually, but opening up and accepting who we are. And as we accept who we are, we accept people for who they are. And then we break the barrier of discrimination, races, colors, and creed, and we have peace on earth. And everybody's thinking, okay, if you think there's going to be peace on earth, yes, there's going to be peace on earth. If you think there's not going to be peace on earth, then that is what you want to resonate with yourself. And that is what you choose to resonate with yourself. But when we start to accept and realize that what we think is what we are, what we eat is what we are, what we do, what we say is what we are, and we need to change the energy on this planet, is when we start to begin with ourselves to change ourselves. Don't try to change somebody else. Begin with you. And when you begin with you, and when you face all those fears, all those hurt and pain. Then we understand who we are. So next time you think, but I can't, say, I will. Yes, I can. If I think about it and I work hard enough, I can succeed. I can have that, what that person have. When we release ourselves from the jealousy and hate that we hold and reside within us, then we will start to open our hearts to love, and the energy will change around us, because then we'll vibrate love and love will vibrate back at us. For more information, you can look down there. You can go on our website. You can sign up for a news brief, and you can also make an appointment for personal respect. We do Skype readings, email readings, and personal readings, so you can make an appointment. Thank you. And if you have any questions, any comments, please leave it at the box below. Thank you.